Hi everyone, this tutorial is on how to use the randomizer. Randomizer is a lot of fun. It has many different uses in the classroom. So to go and make the randomizer, first thing you need to do is grab from the widget bank, which is this green piece here, this little guy here. Now if you don't see him, remember you might have to, actually hit these buttons up and down. You don't want this one. It says word randomizer. You don't want that one. You want to create your own randomizer, okay? So I'm going to go here to the randomizer, and to add it, I'm just going to click that button. And you're going to see it's going to appear down here in a moment or so. And sometimes the computer's a little slow, and it'll take a moment. But once you have it typed, it will definitely stay there for the remainder of your game. Okay, so there it is. And you're going to see it's going to take a moment. It's blank, and now it's loading up, and it takes a moment. Great. So you can make this pretty big. Since it has the gray dots, you can move it anywhere that you want at this moment. There's only so big that you can make this. So let me show you how to make it. That's a pretty good size right there. Okay, I'm ready to use it, so I'm going to click the white, and now I'm going to hit Create New, because they do have things that are built in, and you could definitely use them. But I really want to tailor this to meet the needs of my students. So I'm going to hit Create New, and right now it only has one screen. Okay. So the one screen is great, but I might want two columns, okay? Or I might even want three columns, okay? So now, right here on each column, I have 5 windows, and you can see since it says 5 here, right? So look, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to type 5 different things in, and I have to do the same thing for this over here for the middle. So for example, I'm going to do this one. We might want to do short A, E. All I'm doing is clicking. I click on it, type the word, type the letter, I, and hit return. O. And then I'm going to do U. Here we are. Okay, and you can see now everything's filled up. I might hit, I'm going to put some letters at the end, a T. Okay, I'm going to make a B. I'm going to make a D. It's always good to have them in there. D. I'm going to put a P. PTP. And I'm going to put an S. And at the front, I'm going to put a B, a T, a B, we'll do a D. Let's do an F. Let's do an H. Whatever you want it to be. A T works, that's fine too. Okay, so you can always add more on just by clicking this button, and you'll add another screen on, but you're going to add it on to every single column that you have here. So once you're done, you're going to hit OK. Oh, so there we are. All you have this now, you can touch this button here and spin all the columns at once like this. And you can do real word versus fake word, so that's a fake word. You can have the kids read that like this. Fup, that's a fake word. So you see the implications that and that's a real word. Okay, so let me give you a little hint. When you have children, especially that are young and they're not able to do this on their own, let me show you how to move this down a little bit. I'm going to click on this button. See how there's a button here? Right now I can't move this. Click on the button, and that allows all 4 gray buttons to come down. I move it down to their level. I click on it. Now the next thing I do is I actually mask it off a little. So I'm going to go into the drawing tools, and I'm going to click on the shape button. And I'm going to click on the square. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a big square like that, 1. And I'm going to make another big square like that, okay? And I could keep making squares, but I'm going to go up here and change out of it. And I'm going to click on this one first, and I'm going to lock it. And I'm going to click on the bottom one I made, and I'm going to lock it. And you're probably thinking, why do you do that? Well, now when the kid comes up, they can't hit anything else. They can't get it wrong. They can only click on this button because everything else is hidden beneath it. So now when you click on it, there it is. Now, oh, bed, great, fantastic. Now, let's say I wanted to add a piece of clip art into this. So watch how we can add a piece of clip art. So I'm going to go into my browser, and I'm going to go to Google Images. Oops, sorry, Google Images. Okay. And I'm going to go to right here, images. I'm going to put clip art learning school. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Oh, there's one. Great. Okay. Okay, so you have all these different choices. Apparently right now it's just 3. Oh, no, there's more. Got worried, huh? Yeah. um, so obviously you don't want that one that has this on it because it actually has the name of the company that owns the copyright to it. So you probably don't want to put that up in front of the kids. Um, yeah, so that's easy to avoid. Okay, so we're gonna pretend we're gonna take this one right now for the moment, just for lack of arguing. Up. Okay, so this one right here, if I take a screenshot, I'm gonna have this image in the back of it, and that's probably not too good looking for the students because it's checkered. So I don't really want that because that's a way of making sure that you don't steal someone else's work. Let's take this one. I love school. Okay, great. And who doesn't really, right? So to get this image, I'm gonna hit Command Shift 4. Okay, which is how to make a screenshot. And I'm gonna just take my screenshot like that. And that looks pretty good. Okay. I think I got a little black in there, but that's fine. It's all right. So I'm going to move this over. And up, there's the screenshot. See it? It's right there. I'm going to bring it in. And there it is. Now, I can easily put this, it's going to go in front right now of my words. So watch what I do. I'm going to make it really big, like this. And now what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to click on it, click on the side button, and I'm going to go where it says Object Ordering. See that again? So let me do it again for you. I click on the button, you're going to see the 4. Here's 1, 2, and the other 2 are up there. I'm going to click on the side button here, and I'm going to go where it says Object Ordering, and I'm going to hit Send to Back. So I sent it to the back, and now look, it's in back, so I can kind of crop it however I want it, like that. So he looks kind of cute, like ta-da! And now I'm just going to hit it and lock it, and it's done. Okay, so now this is an easy game that we can play. It's just that simple. Remember, it doesn't have to be a big one. It could also be, it can also be just one entire square. But play around with it. It doesn't have to be literacy. I've done math problems. I've also done where I put uppercase O's and some spaces to make it like the 10 cards that they have in the math modules. So this is something you can easily do, and your students will have a great time with it. Okay? And just don't forget to hit save when you're done with the game, so that way when you bring it up again, you don't have to retype everything. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this has been helpful.